What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We're gonna play some more Persona 3 Reload. We are currently gonna go into our finals week right before the summer. I think it's finals, whatever it's called. But yeah, we're gonna do exams. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Alrighty, so we're here at school. Let's see what we're gonna hang out with, or what we're gonna do. Alright, since we did like fighting last night, we're gonna go to the nurse's office. I think we get like free courage out of this, so we'll make sure to do that.
Well then.
As bitter, mugwort, poison carrot, henbane, jujube, rabbit's foot.
All right.
Bottoms up. Drink it. Drink it.
Cool.
Hell yeah. The courage. Ooh, level 5 courage. Let's go.
Okay then.
All right, let's hang out with Maiko. Looks like she's about to cry. Something happened.
I don't know what to do. My dad. Dad. He hit me.
What?
He's so mean. It's not fair.
What do you mean he hit you? That's definitely not right.
Yeah. You think so too? That's
Bruh.
mean.
Of course.
Stupid meanie. All I did was ask why they're getting a divorce. He got mad at me and said to stay out of it. So I kept asking, but Dad yelled at me and he hit me. Then Mom said it was my fault for asking so much. I don't
Oh
know
my
if
God.
they love me anymore. Do they just wish I would disappear?
Oh, come on. They would never.
Never. But then, why do they get so mad? What if I ran away from home? I want to know how they really feel about me. If they love me, they'll try to find me, right?
Bruh, that is not a good
It's
idea.
secret, okay? Don't tell Mom and Dad I'm running away. I know you won't tell.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best idea.
I have to go now. Let's play again sometime.
I don't know if I would call that playing, but okay.
Oh, welcome back. Um.
You think there's like a new video in the command room? That's what I want to see. The videos are the best. Did something happen between you and Yukari? She's been acting a little weird lately. I just hope nothing's bothering her.
Oh,
I almost forgot. I wanted to apologize for hitting you yesterday. I kept meaning to say something earlier, but I didn't want everyone else to hear. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's okay. Alright. Let's go do something for the night. Let's get some brain power from this food.
anyway.
You know, our campus is actually pretty clean and new. I only noticed after my club had to visit another school. My parents said that our school was rebuilt after an explosion 10 years ago.
By the way,
I also heard that the explosion wasn't the only reason. Around that time, a lot of students suddenly stopped coming to school. Maybe that's why they put up a new building, to start with a clean slate.
Huh?
You think there's a dark side to Gekukan? You watch way too much TV.
Let's skim through this chapter.
Let's talk about the Hein era today. I won't spend a lot of time on this, so pay attention. In 794, the Hein Kyo was established. In 894, they abolished imperial embassies into China. I might put this section on the exam next week. I'm feeling lazy. Anyways, on the feudalism, listen carefully, because this has to do with the origins of the samurai.
And so,
I choose you. Let's see what you know. So, the law permitting permanent ownership of newly cultivated land served as a foundation for the development of feudalism. Thanks to the decree, a lot of land was cultivated. At the same time, a serious problem arose from the farmers. Do you remember what it was? Social disparity?
yes, exactly.
You got it. The work doesn't end after you plow the land. It costs a lot of money to build waterways and stuff on top of that. So the farmers with more wealth and authority could make more money by expanding their land. On the other hand, those who weren't affluent had no choice but to remain poor. It's the same old story throughout time. That's all for the Hein period. I hope that's how you say it. Alright, what are we gonna do today? Alright, I could see that you are living quite the fulfilling life between nurturing your bonds and striving for self-improvement. Hell yeah, give me some Twilight fragments. We got some
Are you
requests.
accepting a request?
Ooh, there's a whole bunch of them.
By all means. If I'm... I will await a... I can sense... I will await a... Oh, yeah. By all means. Come to... By all means. By all means.
Hell yeah. Can we ask her out?
A shame.
No. Okay.
Very well.
Alright, so we're ready to finally talk to this kid. Don't look at me while I'm eating. You're making me feel self-conscious. I can't savor the flavor of my gourmet sandwich. Only available for a limited time with you here. I have enough charm.
What is it?
What are you eating?
Listen.
You curious? Do you fancy yourself a gourmet? Is that even possible? An unrefined guy like you? I think not. You'll have to prove it.
Yeah.
If you could pass my gourmet quiz, then I'll believe you. What should I ask? I don't want to make it too difficult. Give me some time to think. The first question is a freebie. What's the most popular drink at the cafe over there? The pheromone coffee. Here's a question number 2. What color skirt does Azuki Arise mascot Azuki-chan wear? Bro, I would never know this. Red? You're pretty good.
Yeah.
Question 3. What item is on the secret menu at Hakakori? Is the bowl?
Well done. I don't know.
You seem to have some knowledge about food, but it pales in comparison to mine. Why don't you bring me something I've never eaten before? I'd have to be quite the odd morsel to fit the bill, though. If you succeed, then I'll accept you as a fellow gourmet. Don't I have an odd morsel? Like, I swear that exists already. It is, yeah. I have an odd morsel. What is this mysterious food? Give it to me. This is awful, but I'm impressed. I haven't tasted something like that in all my life. You're not so bad. Seems he's taking an interest in me. Should I hang out with him today? Yeah.
We go to the same school, right? One look at your uniform's all I need to know. I'm kind of embarrassed to ask you this right off the bat, but... would you mind not standing so close to me? You're too thin and too cool! People start thinking we're best friends or something, I'm gonna end up as the uncool one.
There you are. I thought your voice sounded familiar. You know what I'm here for. Now hand it over.
Whoa! Not you! Help! Emergency! Hey! You! Call the fire truck! I mean
The police?
Yes! Right! Good thinking!
Quit making a scene, all right? People are looking at me funny. I've got some business to take care of now, but you're Nozomi Suemitsu-kun, aren't you? I did my homework, see? You know I'm not letting you off that easy, right? I suggest you reconsider things.
The hell is he talking about?
That was horrifying! My poor heart! I think it dropped into my coin purse for a minute there. My name is Nozomi Suemitsu. By the way, may I just say that you have a wonderfully big heart for someone so slim?
Hell yeah, new friend. Let's go.
Whew, all that drama made me hungry. My stomach is definitely not amused. You want to tag along, friend? Shall I treat you to the finest dining? If so, you've come to the right place.
All right.
Right?
The Gourmet
That's
King.
right. Gourmet King 2009. Or was it 2010? Whatever.
Does he not know what year it is?
And as the king, I know all the kingliest places for it. My tummy! It's in horrible pain! I think it's an emergency! Sorry, but I'll treat you another time.
That's funny.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Final start on Monday, so I'd like you to care for your health and concentrate on your studies. Hell yeah. Of course. Yeah, let's see what's going on next. Alright, we're gonna study with these bros.
Look,
I'm not worried about Akihiko's grades. I'm more worried he'll run off and do something reckless. Studying has added benefit of preventing that possibility. So here we are. Even though I'm mostly done studying for
in that
exams,
case,
then why don't you overlook Justin's studies then? That is, if he's able to join us. Please do.
See.
I'll be your study coach.
I was hoping to go for another run after rehydrating.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with?
Memorizing vocab? I guess.
I increased the number of reps in my workout by the number of new words I've committed to memory. The more you learn, the further you can push your limits. Killing two birds with one stone, as they say. In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session. It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, working out isn't normally a reward for most people. On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested. If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
Well, we can talk all night. The doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems.
The academic skill up.
You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice. All you need now is some strength training and you'll be unstoppable. Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
You never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get. I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on. Let's call it here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
All right, it's the 10th. Freaking flying through this week or this month. All right, this dude's gonna talk a lot. Say, are you still awake? You're not daydreaming, right? How about a test to see if you're paying attention? You know the type of guardian angel you have, depending on how you answer.
Okay, then.
All right. He calls upon me. What is the esoteric study of Jewish texts called? Kabbalah. Very good. A grimoire is a collection of magical texts. Hell yeah. The charm continues to raise. We're gonna hang out with the older couple. Let's go.
Oh, welcome.
All right, what happened?
Ah, don't you worry. She's crying because she's happy. She's an emotional woman, bless her heart. She's been like this since the day we met. You see, all the graduates from my son's class have come together. They're collecting signatures to save the persimmon tree.
Nice.
They say the tree is a memorial to their former teacher. They don't want it to be cut down.
That's great.
It was the same for our son's funeral. Many of them showed up for it. It's been so many years since then, but they still remember him.
They've given their precious time for our son. I don't know what to say. I'm so grateful.
You must be the one who called on them for this, right?
That's right. Why not?
I knew it. I knew it from the very beginning. From the first time I saw you, I knew you were different from the other kids around here. You're a samurai. A modern-day samurai.
Oh, thank you. I think I lied right now, though, but okay. Rank 7, let's go.
Before you know it, you'll graduate and step boldly into adulthood. Don't forget about us, you hear? Someday I'd love to grab a drink, you and me. But for now, you'll have to make do with this.
Hey.
See you again soon.
Is that like a soda? Like a Sierra Mist?
Oh, welcome back. Huh?
Damn, Junpei don't like me no more. A Christmas star, that's the ornament on top of the tree, right? Why do you need one of those? If I'm right, I might not refer to an ornament at all. There's a type of plant there sometimes called the Christmas star. I'll go double check. Poinsettia. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. So we got a new thing for Elizabeth. Alright. Elizabeth, I got you the star.
I'm looking. Here are my wonderful. Very.
Jack's gloves. Okay, cool. Alright, that's it.
Very well.
Alright, time to study with these dudes.
Yeah.
Fuka, your notes look so trendy. I kinda wasn't expecting that.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes. She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus.
What a good friend.
She sure is. That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer, and this page is full of doodles. And this part, is that a drool stain?
Oh no.
Hey, it may not be the best study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor.
Fill in the blanks.
Huh? Oh, are you saying I should fill in any part she missed in her notes before giving them back? That sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
Then we'll help you out. It'll be a good review for us, too.
Thanks, you two.
Here, let me see those notes.
Oh,
Yee.
yeah.
We nearly rewrote the entire thing. Not bad. The academics is up.
All done. It looks wonderful.
Natsuki-chan's in for a real surprise when she sees this.
I hope she likes it.
I'm sure she will. I couldn't have done it without your help. Thanks, you two.
Well, it certainly helped us study too, right?
I'll make sure to give Natsuki-chan the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
Exams are coming up pretty soon. Have you been studying? Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, not that it's any of my business. Jesus, bro. Why is he like this?
Fine, Sengoku.
Here we go. Finally, we've reached Terra no Masakado. He's the turning point of the era of the samurai. It all began with infighting amongst the Taira clan. Their conflict escalated until the imperial court had to be intervened. Masakado was pursued by the imperial court, so he had no choice but to openly oppose them. The result was known as the War of Masakado.
So,
You may not look like a samurai, but let's see if you know this one. There's a theory that Taira no Masakado thought of the prototype of an item essential to battle. What do you think the item was? The katana.
yes, exactly.
The one. Knew that one already, huh? Yep. The katana. Hell yeah. This is going to be on the exam next week, so prepare well. I can feel them on their way. Oof, my neck. Oh, the charm continues to rise. A message from Sanada. Letting you know first. Akutsuki-san is coming tonight. Sounds like he has something to tell us. We'll meet on the 4th floor once we're all back. Sounds good to me. Alright. What are we gonna do? Who are we hanging out with today? Alright. So, we can hang out with Maiko again. She's crying again. Something must have happened. So let's find out what happened.
I can't take it anymore. Mom and Dad just keep fighting. I begged them to stop fighting so much, but they told me to leave them alone. I made up my mind. I have to run away from home.
That's so jacked. Calm down.
Okay. Sorry, I don't want to be a brat. But I made up my mind, and I'm gonna run away. I better start packing soon. Hey, what should I bring if I'm running away from home? I need lots of snacks, right? And my insurance card?
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need your insurance card. That's hilarious.
Really? Wow! Running away is easier than I thought. Now, just gotta decide when to sneak out. Either way, I'm gonna give it a try. Don't worry, I'll be just fine, okay?
Crazy, bro. She should not be running away.
When I run away, Mom and Dad will have to work together to find me. This is gonna be great. I gotta make sure I'm ready to go.
And that's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th. These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well. Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Hold on. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers. So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus. But they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan?
There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too. I want an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant. But...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right, I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Create something extraordinary?
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident, and the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour. According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear.
Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized...
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased. Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkoukan High School.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind Seas? We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess? You lied to us? And you knew too, didn't you, Sanada-senpai? You've both just been using us! Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
I never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry. It was never my intent to deceive you. Convincing you to join Seas was my highest priority. I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
That's hardly the point.
I never had a choice either. It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But that's...
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them. Do you realize what that means? What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See? It's good news, isn't it?
Can that really be true?
There's evidence to support it. And this is where our true battle begins.
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
We must defeat the 12 shadows that started all of this. In order to eradicate both the Dark Hour and Tartarus, I must fight to protect everyone. 6 of them remain. That's pretty crazy. That was a big little lore dump, huh? Man. So I think the exams start on Monday. So let's see what we're gonna do today. Let's hang out with this dude.
Good. Today, I'll tell you a funny story. These days, even a grade schooler knows how to buy stocks online. How about you? Interested in stock trading?
Just maybe a little.
That's the spirit. If you keep all your money in the bank, your modest gains will be offset by outrageous fees. Don't let the fear of bankruptcy dissuade you. It pays to be aggressive in the management of your assets. My company just went public on the stock exchange. Since our sales were skyrocketing, we decided to sell shares. And guess what? The number of shareholders skyrocketed too. Now listen, this is the funny part. The majority of our shareholders are also our customers. They keep buying more of our products, so of course the stock will rise. Isn't that hysterical? You should learn to appreciate the irony. Thinking of offering you a job, so you should come up with some stories of your own.
Ranked it up.
Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone, did you? If you go back on your word, I'll find out where you live and ring the doorbell every night.
Lounging about as usual, huh?
Hugh, what do you want? If you're gonna ask me to go back, the answer's still no.
That's not why I'm here. I was just making sure you were still around.
That's so.
We've known each other a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
Huh. You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other pals.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. You've never been good at hiding shit.
Everyone thinks about the past. Even me. Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
No shit?
Yeah. The thing is, all I've cared about until now is getting stronger. Everything else came second. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting? Huh. It's different for everyone. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. That's what I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You really haven't changed at all.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Senpai, this is unusual. Please, come in.
So not only do you excel at providing support during battle, you are also quite skilled at gathering information.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have an important favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
Oh, well, very little of that was made public.
I know. That's why I want you to access the Kiricho Group's database.
You mean hack into their system? Is that allowed?
I'll give you my ID and password. Then you won't be held accountable. But I need to know the truth. In detail.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? Regardless of my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. I'm sure you must have at least a few complaints.
Not really. Did you know my entire family is made up of doctors? My parents are the one exception. It gives them a bit of an inferiority complex. That's why they're so hard on me. I don't like being at home. But here, I'm able to do something no one else can. I have a purpose. So no, I don't have any complaints.
You're right. We can't do this without you. No one could take your place.
Oh.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour are on the way out, huh? No, that's a good thing. That's what we've been fighting for. So then, why? Damn it! Why am I so pissed?
Gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
Wow, can't believe we're already third years. Guess this will be the last time we'll wear these uniforms and hang out after school.
Who cares? I just want to get into college and start having fun already.
I get it. My problem is me. I'm going on like fighting was my duty and all. Actually, it's just all I'm good at. Because without that, Nothing. So much for being a hero. I can't fight worth the shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least. Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
Why am I only
Bro, he
ever
is
right
going
about the
through
worst
it.
things? Am I stupid for trusting in something so blindly? Dad, I got this letter from you last spring. I must have read it 1,000 times since then.
To my family, 10 years into the future. Tomorrow, I'll bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It will be stored in a time capsule and sent to you in 10 years' time. Yukari, you may be small now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you always manage to greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon. It feels good to receive so much recognition for my work, but I swear to you, nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Oh, Dad.
Yukari, I wonder, are you enjoying life? Do you have high hopes for the future? Do you still look towards tomorrow with excitement and wonder, like you do now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy. And I hope this letter brings a smile to both you and your mother's faces. Eiichiro Takeba, March 6th, 2000.
No matter what happens, huh? All I can do is believe. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
So does that mean her dad died? Her dad died in the explosion? I don't know. Alright, so exams start tomorrow. So I know I was like, oh, this episode's going to be the exam episode, but I didn't realize it was going to be all this. So this episode is really, I guess I would say, like a truth revealed episode, and the next episode will be the exams. So yeah, let's save the game. So yeah, sorry it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, but you know, that's what happens when you go into a game blind, I guess. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time for the actual exam week, and then we'll see what happens after that. But for now, you guys have a good night.